The best day of Ethan's life was also the day he lost everything, because right when he was about to propose to his wife, she was about to drop a secret. The real owner of this company was never him. 3 hours earlier, she was lying on the hospital operating table waiting for her husband's surgery consent form, but her husband said he was in an emergency meeting at the company, so she signed it herself. This woman is Ava. 7 years ago, she thought Ethan was the one who pulled her out of the dark, so she gave him everything she had, her career and her patents. Then she saw Ethan carefully helping another pregnant woman, and Ava suddenly understood everything. All those emergency meetings, all those late-night overtime sessions, they were just him running to another woman, and that told Ava to step aside already. When Ethan rushed over, he put on a whole performance. Right in front of Ava, didn't expose him, she just calmly watched him act, and the last bit of hope she had completely died. When a man is dirty, you don't keep him, but the patents she worked so hard to create, she wasn't about to just hand them over. She called a lawyer, drafted the divorce papers, and attached a patent recovery statement. The lawyer warned her, the company is right in the middle of going public. Investors are only interested because of her patents. Doing this is like pulling the rug out, it'll destroy everything Ethan has. Ava only said 3 words, I'm sure. A lot of people get betrayed and just quietly leave, thinking that is punishment enough. For her, nowhere near enough. She wanted him standing at the very top, watching himself crash down with his own eyes. Word got to Mr. Lucas from Xingzhou Group. This guy had been after Ava for 10 years. The second he heard she was getting divorced and taking the patents, he said, perfect, get the car ready, I'm going to pick her up myself. His assistant asked, pick up the person, or the patents? He said, both, I want both. On their wedding anniversary, the product launch for the Jiusha Group went ahead as planned. Ethan stood on stage looking like he owned the world. He announced that pre-orders for the AI robot had already hit over 100 billion, and once the company went public, he'd be on the world's richest list. Then he suddenly switched to this deep emotional speech, saying Ava was his lucky star, his partner in business, and the love of his life. On their 7th anniversary, he was going to propose to her again. The whole place erupted in applause. Everyone was waiting for the female lead to walk out. Ava did show up. She wasn't wearing the matching formal dress Ethan prepared. She just walked on stage calmly and took the mic. For the first time, she didn't call herself Mrs. Gi. She clearly said her own name, Ava. Then she announced in front of everyone that starting today, she was taking back every single patent she had authorized to the Guxia Group. Ethan yelled from below that she'd been emotional lately and to stop making a scene. People in the crowd started telling her to think about the bigger picture. That is when Ava pulled out a thick stack of photos, pictures of Ethan and that other woman together. The whole room went dead silent, then exploded. Ethan's perfect image fell apart in seconds. He panicked and rushed up trying to explain, only to get cut off by a voice from outside. It was Mr. Lucas from Xingzhou Group. He announced right there that he would fully fund a world-class sterile lab for Ava and support every one of her research dreams. Ethan completely lost it. He started begging, apologizing. He even brought up Ava's deceased family members trying to guilt trip her. Right then his phone rang. It was that woman calling saying she was having pregnancy complications. Ethan only hesitated for 1 second. Then he pushed through the crowd and ran straight to the hospital without looking back. That said everything, but it wasn't over. The second Ethan left, he sent people to lock Ava inside the house. He figured as long as he kept her there, the patents were still his. Ava got stopped by bodyguards at the door. She couldn't take a single step out. That is when a steady male voice came from the corner and said just 3 words, I got you.